Hello.
Yes, sir.
Now I will start.
Yes, sir. 60 plus students are there.
60.
Yes, sir.
The other meeting, what is the other meeting?
Sir, you have started a new meeting, na?
Ah,
So they are just changing the meeting. So now 70 plus are there.
70. Okay. Number. So what is the number now?
72.
So in WhatsApp you give the message.
Yes, sir, I have already sent it.
So at first I will take the class, then after to the ends of the class I will take your test or something. So at the beginning if you take this, so it will disturb. So they came to the system. Hello.
Yes, sir. Now 80 plus are there. You can start.
80 plus 80. Now I will start.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
All right. You see, today I will discuss about evaluation of improper integral by residue theorem. Improper means, so that is if you take the integral of f of x dx from the limit a to b upper mane a and b, a to b, that is the integral of a to b f of x dx, where if a and b are finite, so it is called proper integral. If either any one of them, either a or b, is infinity or both are infinity, then that integral is called improper integral. So now we are going to evaluate that type of integral by using Cauchy residue theorem. What will do it? So convert that improper integral to the contour form. If you after converting function x to the function z, then you find the region or domain. That is domain here, since x is equal to minus infinity to plus infinity. So x, what is the limit? X is equal to minus to infinity to plus infinity. That means it will be, if you take, that is uh, uh, here plus infinity from right side of x and this is minus infinity. So if you take anti-clock sense, so it will cover only the upper half of the z plane. Are you clear? The limit is minus infinity to plus infinity. That means what is that? So x-axis, that is the left side is a negative part and right side is a positive part. So that is positive part extend to plus infinity and left side, that is left side is extend to minus infinity. So if integration is anti-clock sense or there is counter-clock sense, so it will be start from 0 to that is infinity to, so that is your, it is only the upper half of the z plane. So here what will do, you convert the integral in term of a z, then you do it. So it is only evaluation, we will find the integral of rational function, only rational functions. So this integral technique is used for rational function. Rational function, so that is f of x is a uh, rational. If it is rational, then it will be expressed as pz by qz, pz by qz. So denominator, degree of denominator must be exceed, degree of denominator must be exceed at least 2 unit from degree of numerator. Otherwise, if it is not, this is conditions. If that condition will not satisfy, then you cannot apply the residue theorem. So I have this minus into plus infinity is an improper integral because interval of the integration is not finite, or the interval of this type 0 to infinity. If 0 to infinity, then you take multiply with 2 into 0 to infinity become minus into plus infinity. If it is 0 to infinity, convert into minus into plus infinity. You cannot apply these theorems residue for the integral 0 to infinity. This is only for minus into plus infinity. So that is 0 to infinity is half of that integral. It is a full. So here f of x is equal to px by qx, rational functions of x. So degree of q denominator qx must be it is greater than degree of px by number 2 or more. So now what will you write minus infinity plus infinity f of x dx is equal to limit r tends to infinity. That is, it is a procedure of improper integral. Minus r to infinity, minus r to r f of x dx. Limit r tends to infinity. So r 0 to infinity is equal to limit r tends to infinity 0 to r f of x dx. Already you know in your first semester. So if both the limit are exist, then you put upper limit, take r tends to infinity, you will get the result. How will you change that improper integral into contour form, contour integrations? So just you replace x by z in your integral. Replace x by z in your integral and limit minus into plus infinity change to the contour form, that is closed interval c f z dz. What is your c? You see the figure c, that is from anticlockwise sense from r to that is from 0 to x is equal to 0 to that side, that is complete to pi. So it is there is a semicircle, that is the region is consisting the circumference of a semicircle CR and along the real axis minus r to r. The region bounded by the circumference of semicircle, that is CR, and along the real axis from minus r to r. I have given the arrow. Since r tends to infinity, what will be radius of that is if r tends to infinity, it will cover whole upper half of the z plane. That is contour will be upper half of the z plane. Because r is equal to infinity, if r is equal to infinity, then plus infinity to minus infinity. So just to replace x by z and change the integral form, contour integration c f z dz, and you define the region, that is figure like that. So where c is a closed curve which consists a circumference of a semicircle CR in the upper half of the z plane and the line segment from minus r to r as a diameter of the circle CR along the x-axis. So what is C? That is boundary of the region. C is equal to CR plus minus R to R. That is circumference of semicircle CR plus the line segment from minus R to R. So this contour C bounds the region in upper half of the z plane, and if r tends to infinity, the region extends to whole upper half of the z plane. Therefore, we consider the poles of fz which are lies in the upper half of the z plane. I have given underline this. So see how you write it. I have told you, you express, just replace x by z and minus into plus infinity replaced by contour C, that is integration taken over the closed curve C, and at that time you write what is your C. C is equal to, from the figure, C is equal to CR plus minus R to R, anticlockwise. So now C is equal to CR plus minus R to R. faz dz is equal to, if you split, that is CR plus minus R to R f of x dx. Why it is? You see here CR plus minus R to R. When you write split the integral, that is a curve, that is the integration CR, not close. It is just open. Fz dz, because it is the integration over the curve circumference CR of semicircle, and this is plus minus R to R, not fz dz. If write fz dz, no problem, minus R to R fz dz. Since it integration taken over the real axis, so y is equal to 0, so z become x. Therefore, it is minus R to R f of x dx. Right? So in play, you will not write fz dz because z is equal to x itself, because over the real axis y is equal to 0. So I have written here integrations over the curve, the variable in z. This is a complex integration, not closed curve. It is not a closed curve, and is integration taken over the x-axis from minus R to R. So z is equal to x here. So therefore we write dx. So now, as r tends to infinity, integration over CR is equal to limit r tends to infinity, integration over the semicircle, that is CR fz, plus limit r tends to infinity minus R to R this. So if you take, that is, what is your left side? Left side is a closed curve. That is no, that is limit r tends to infinity CR fz dz is equal to this. I have taken this. So if you take just integrations, taking r tends to infinity minus r infinity to r f of s dx is equal to integration over a closed curve minus limit r tends to infinity CR fz dz. This is the integrand tends to 0 as r tends to infinity. You have to prove it, second part. And what is the value of the first part of right side? So that is, it is a integration of taken over the closed curve. Integration of taken over the closed curve. So result is 2 pi I into sum of the residues. 2 pi I into sum of the residues. This is called, second part is called contour integrations. So result is 2 pi I into sum of the residues. When r tends to infinity, the second part we have to prove it tends to 0. So answer is minus into plus infinity f of s dx is equal to contour integration f z dz. That is called contour integration. Result is 2 pi into sum of the residues. So when you get the questions, what will do? You replace x by z and integral minus infinity to plus infinity over dx. Change to the contour integration c f z dz. Right? And you write the integral like that. So you have to calculate what are the poles for first part, and those poles lie in the upper half. You take the 2 pi and sum of the residues, those are in upper half of the z plane. And second part you have to prove it tends to 0. So here limit this is equal to, second part tends to 0, provided if degree of denominator exceeds by 2 units from degree of numerator. Therefore, from the very beginning, it is given degree of denominator must be exceed at least exceed by 2 units. Therefore, this is always, if it will be that, if two condition satisfy, then it tends to 0. So this is about theory. All right. So next class I will solve your questions. So if you have any doubt for this theory, you may be, I will clarify. Otherwise, you leave the class and join. So you have to solve